Come and check out this review of the Melody Dome Top. Hi YouTube, I'm Crystal of Crystalsewsandstuff.com. Welcome back to the channel today, where I share sewing pattern reviews, sewing tips, and techniques and other fun content. So today I'll be sharing with you my review of the Love Notions Melody Dome Top. Now this is a really cute top designed for light to mid-weight knit woven fabrics, and it is just really cute. It has nice grown-on sleeves and button-down front in the front, so it's kind of a 50s style pattern. So let me tell you a little bit more about the pattern. So this pattern is designed for light to mid-weight fabrics, so your chambrays, your rayons, your shirtings, things of that nature. And so a really nice options for you to choose from for the pattern as far as the fabrication. And then it comes in sizes extra small to 3XL, and let me tell you the measurements. So the high bust measurement range is from 31 inches to 47 inches. The full bust measurement is from 33 inches to 49.5 inches. The waist measurement is 26.5 inches to 41.5 inches. And then the hip measurement is 35.5 inches to 51.5 inches. And finally, the bicep measurement is 10.25 inches to 15.5 inches. So that's the pattern size range. And then it also has options for a standard bust measurement for C cup and below, and then an option for full cup bodice measurement for D cup and above. So a great pattern size range for you to choose from. And so let me tell you what I sewed. So I sewed up this pattern in this beautiful art gallery fabric, and the name of the fabric is called Piccadilly Sunset. So it's a really pretty, so there aren't too many pattern pieces in this pattern. So it has your front cut twice, and then you have your back piece just cut once. The sleeves are grown on, so that you don't have to insert a sleeves for this pattern, but there are cuffs. So you cut the cuffs out twice and you attach those to the sleeve portion of the pattern. And then you have your your collar piece, and you cut that twice, and that's interface on the under collar is interface. And then there is an optional pocket piece, and then the front has a guide for you to add interfacing to the buttonholes as well as to where you put the button. So that the pattern asks you to go ahead and put interfacing underneath this front pattern piece, and it's like a self-facing on it, so the facing is just turned under. It's kind of built into the top portion, so there's not a separate facing piece for the front. So I really like that about the pattern. And there's also a tutorial on how to sew up the collar that's included with the pattern. So all you do when you download the pattern and you look it up on your tablet or your computer, all you have, or your phone, you can just click the little there's a little button that there's a little description, and you just push, and it links you right to the YouTube video on how to apply this collar. So I really liked it, and it was very clear and straightforward and easy to follow. So I did check out the tutorial for the collar piece. So I highly suggest you go ahead and check that out if you've never sewn a collar piece before. So now this pattern does not have a collar stand, so it's just a collar built on to the bodice, so it doesn't have a stand as well as a collar piece. So I just want to let you know that, because it's more of like a 50s style kind of top. Anyway, let me tell you about what I sewed up. So I sewed up a size small at the bust area, because it tells you if you're between bust sizes, you should go down. So I'm a size 34 upper bust, and so the small was 33, and then the medium was 35. And so I went on ahead and sewed the small for the bust portion, but then I graded out to a medium for the waist and hips, so it would fit my measurements. And then because I'm quite short, I went ahead and I raised the bodice up pieces of the front and the back 1.25 inches, which is a standard measurement, body measurement that I have to make because of my height. So then the only other thing I did is, because I did that, I went on ahead and used my simplex ruler to go ahead and measure out where I wanted to put in the buttonholes. So those are the changes that I made. I was also able to use these really cool vintage buttons that I thrifted a while ago. They're the perfect color for this top, and I love how they look on the finished top. Two other changes that I had to make just because of sewing and what I did. So I had a couple problems because I have never made a shirt with a lightweight rayon, and this is a beautiful fabric, but rayons can be a little bit tricky to work with because they're really movie. They move, they shift. So when I cut out the pattern piece, the bottom hem, it shifted some kind of way. I think I just didn't have enough pattern weights or pins or whatever on it, and it shifted a bit, and so I had to kind of recut the bottom of the hem in order for it to be even again. So I had to do that because one side came out just a little bit longer than the other, and I didn't realize that until I was ready to put the buttons in. I was like, something is really off. Something is really off. So I went on ahead and I just trimmed off. I just folded them together and then cut off the side in order to make it match. So that's what I did. And then the other issue that I had was I have both of my main sewing machines have automatic buttonholes, and I tried to do an automatic buttonhole. I even tested the buttonholes, and I had a couple that came out really well. So I decided to go ahead and try the automatic buttonholes, but when I put it on the fabric, it messed up. So I undid it on my Bernina, and so I unpicked it. It took forever to unpick those stitches, and then I said, okay, well, let me try it on the Viking. And it was a little better, but it was still a bit wonky. And so I had to unpick the buttonholes again. And then I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because I just wanted to get this done. I was getting so frustrated because, you know, if you ever unpicked a buttonhole, it just takes forever. And with this lightweight fabric, I was so scared I was going to rip into this to the fabric. It just but I just took my time and took it all out, and I managed to get them all out without putting a hole into the fabric. So I'm really glad for that. And so anyway, it all worked out, but I just had some trouble just dealing with this shifty fabric. It's a really pretty fabric, but it is a flowy fabric, so you just have to take your time and cutting out if you decide to go ahead and make this pattern up in a lightweight rayon. So when I make this top again, I definitely want to make it in a shirting or like chambray, which is that lightweight jean shirt kind of fabric. So something like that, something pretty lightweight, I think would look really cute in this as well, and I won't have any problems with the shifting. I also just need to practice a little bit more making shirts and really thin garments, because I've never made a shirt in a rayon. I've only used shirting fabrics, so that was a new experience for me to go ahead and make a button down shirt in a very flowy kind of fabric. So, and the other thing I thought about, I've heard that people can also I think it's called block fusing, where you can like fuse the whole front to interface, and that helps with the shifting. So I might try some different tactics for working with flowy fabrics for shirting. So if you have any suggestions, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I love to know if you've worked with making shirts in a lightweight fabric like a rayon. So anyway, I would love to know if you have any suggestions or tips on how to do that. So, but overall, it came out really nicely. I just love how it looks, and in the end, and I know I'll get a lot of wear with this, and it's just it was a pretty straightforward pattern to put together. It's just that I had some little problems with my cutting. Otherwise, there aren't a lot of pattern pieces and not a whole lot of steps for this pattern. So that is my review of the Love Notions Melody Dolman top. This is a really fun pattern to sew up. So this pattern, as well as all the other Love Notions patterns, are on sale for this week for 30% off. So this is their larger of the site-wide sales. So they won't be having another 30% off site-wide sale this year. So it'll be a good time to go ahead and pick up this pattern, as well as many of the other Love Notions patterns. So some of the patterns you might consider picking up are like the Compose Robe. So that's a very popular pattern that was just recently released, and it's available for ladies and kids, and it has a cool hood option as well as a hair turban that comes with the pattern. So that is a really cute pattern for you to go ahead and pick up as well. And then you might want to pick up the Love Notions Namaste pajamas. So I recently picked up that pattern and I want to go ahead and sew that up soon. So that's cute lounge wear that's available for ladies as well as girls. And there's also a sew along that's coming up January 11th on the Love Notions YouTube page for you to go ahead and check out. Now that pattern will be on sale during the sew along, but it won't be 30% off. So this is going to be a better deal if you're if you're thinking about picking up that pattern. So you might also want to go ahead and pick up the Rhapsody blouse and dress pattern. That's one of their most popular patterns, and it's such a cute pattern and easy to make. And I love that it comes in a dress version as well as a cute blouse version, so you can wear it any time of, you can make it up any time of the year. And a fabric like this would be really, really cute in it, and so you wouldn't have to worry about doing buttonholes or anything. So it would be really easy to work with a nice lightweight rayon, because when I made mine, I did mine in a crepe, which was a similar weight as to this rayon, maybe a little bit heavier, but not much. So, but another pattern that you might want to look into is the Breckenridge Henley pattern, and that's another really cute top pattern with the nice Henley button placket, a faux Henley button placket. You can make real buttons if you want to, but I love that pattern. It has cute little side tabs on it too. So those are just a few of the patterns that they have available from Love Notions that you might want to pick out during the sale. And again, it goes from today through January 8th. So anyway, that is what I wanted to share with you about the sale. And so I'll leave my affiliate link in the description box below. So I am an ambassador for Love Notions patterns, and I receive a small commission if you decide to make a sale. If you decide to make a purchase using that link. So now let me share with you some pics and twirls of me wearing this cute top. Thanks for checking out my review of the Melody Dolman top. And let me know in the comment section what you think about the pattern, and if you've ever sewn with really lightweight fabrics. How did you deal with sewing buttonholes in the fabric, or dealing with shifting fabric? How did you remedy that problem? So I'd love to know, and then everybody else would love to know as well in the comments, and we can all get a conversation going. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.